Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. I take the pleasure in inviting Dr. T K Parthasarathy sir again. We had a good evening discussion yesterday, and most of you, the viewers of this channel, would have enjoyed the discussions also and would have got good enlightenment. So we are blessed to have one more meeting with him to have more topics discussed on Sri Vaishnavism. Sir, yesterday, as per our discussion, we were talking about like Nadamunigal got the 4,000 pasurams, Nalayara Divya Prabandham from Nammalvar. And he was the one who started and gave the term as he gave it as a Dravida Upanishad. So we would like today to have more focus or more, discuss on about the Alwars or how the Bhakti cult started in our country or in the southern parts of India. Welcome, Bhardwaj, for the discussion.
Yeah. Namaskaram,
yes, sir.
Namaskaram, sir.
Yes, sir. We would like to hear from you.
Okay. Now, let us now discuss about Alwars and their period and their contribution. That was from the Vaishnava point of view. First, Alwar means those who are immersed in Vishnu Bhakti. Al means deep. They are deeply immersed in Vishnu Bhakti, and they are not educated or they are not doing anything like that. It is only their Vishnu Bhakti alone, because they were all given knowledge from by the God himself. As Nammalvar says, Mayarvara Madinalam Arulinavan Yavanavan. Mayarvi means ignorance. Without any ignorance, their knowledge is very, very clear. No ignorance part of is there. So we will now discuss what is the period of Alwars and what is the period of Nadamuni and how he was able to collect it. First, the Sampradaya says that Alwars are all belonging to Dwapara Yugam, Treta Yugam, like that. But that is not approved by our historians. Our historians put that time from 5th century to 8th century. That's all. 5th century Madalwars and 8th century Tirumagayalwar. So, and also Alwars, that period of Alwars, 5th century, entire India was under the grip of Buddhism and Jainism, as I told yesterday. Buddhism, all kings were Buddhist, and most of the kings are Jain also. Then there was no chance for our Vedic culture to be in India. But Shankaracharya came and he was the first man to introduce us to Vedas, Vedic culture. That apart, now these Alwars are reason for a revival of the same thing, Bhakti. Bhakti means without Vedas there is no Bhakti for us. Vedas is the sole root. So now Alwars, if you take, they are considered, they are in number, there are 12 Alwars. Some say 12, some say 10. I will also clarify that later. Because
Alwars, is Alwars and Nayanmars are of the same period? Because
almost the same period.
They say it is between 6th and 9th century BC or something like that. Historians, as per the
historian. Tirumangayalwar is the contemporary of Tirunavukarasar, I think. He gave him that arrow and other things. So they were all contemporaries. Both of them, one Saivite, one Vaishnavite, both of them appeared on the same era, and that gave birth to Bhakti movement. There are 63 Nayanmars who sang about the glory of Shiva, and 12 Alwars sang about the glory of Vishnu. This is the order. But one thing is there, these Alwars are from different area, different era, that is 5th to 8th, and they are also in different parts of Tamil Nadu, southern India, different parts. So it is what they were not giving it as a same thing is Myanmar also. So it is not very easy to locate where the Alwars, how it was handed over other things. Though the Sampradaya believes Nada Muni got it from through his yoga power, got it from Nammalwar. But actually that could not have happened, because that is a Sampradaya belief, we don't go into it. But real thing is like our Uwe Samnaveer, who collected all the Sangha literature from different parts of the universe. Nada Muni would have done it, but there is no record for this. There is no record how he collected. There are so many things about Alwar's life and origin and other things like Guru Parambara Saram, Arayapadi, Guru Parambara, like that, so many things are there. But for us, how they collected, we don't know. Now the Muni would have taken a lot of pain to travel and then collect it, because one man is from Tamaravarani, one man is from Kaveri, one Alvar is from Mahanadi, like that. There is even in Bhagavatam, there is a mention about these Alvars. That's very important. That is, in Bhagavatam, which we don't know the period of the Bhagavatam, but it is mentioned that in future there will be Narayana Parayanaha. That there is one poem also in Bhagavatam that says, Kalau Kalu Bhavishyanti Narayana Parayanaha Kvachit Kvachit Dravideshu Purichaha Tamiravarani Nadi Yatra Kridamala Payaswini Kaveri Cha Mahabhaga Pradicha Mahanadihi. This is the poem, actually poem in Bhagavata Puranam or Srimad Bhagavatam. There they say that the Alwars will appear in future in Kali Yuga in so many places where the rivers are mentioned, like that. Kalau Kalu Pavishyanti. In Kali Yuga, Pavishyanti means future. So they will appear Narayana Parayanaha, who will chant only Narayana's name. And Kvachit Kuchit Dravideshu Purichaha. Dravida means it is Tamil speaking area. So they will appear in some packets of Tamil Nadu. That is, first he writes Tamiravarani Nadi. It is on the river Tamiravarani, and then Yatra Kridamala. Kridamala means Vaigai, which is running in Madurai.
Okay.
Kridamala. Payaswani means milk. This is Palar. Then Kaveri, of course, and Mahabhaga Pradicha Mahanadihi. Pradicha means east flowing. Other rivers are all west flowing. This river is east flowing, Mahanadi. So what are the rivers? They say Tamiravarani, Kridamala, Payaswini, Kaveri, Mahanadi. And if you say take it, Tamiravarani, there are two Alwars appeared in that area. One is Nammalwar and his disciple Madarakavi. Kridamala, Vaigai, there are two. One is Periyalvar, the second is his daughter Andar. Third is Payaswani Palar. Palar is in North Arcot district, and Mudalalvar, all the three, plus Tirumesai Alvar. And then Kaveri, Tondaradi Puyalvar, Tirupan Alvar, Tiruvangai Alvar. Mahanadi is a Kerala river, so Kudasekara. All the 12 Alvars are covered in this. Long ago it has been, but some say it is a later instruction, whatever it is. This is the broad outlook of Alwars' appearance. First, ask me. Muted. Madam, muted. You are mute.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, we normally, you said 12 hours we just now saw on the 5 river banks. But normally they say there are only 10 hours.
That is because Madhuragavi never claims himself to be, because he has not sung anything on Lord Narayana. He has sung only on his Acharya Nammalvar. So when we take Nammalvar, we consider Nammalvar and Madhuragavi Alvar. They are inseparable. And Andal is the daughter of Periyalvar. So Periyalvar is, when you utter Periyalvar, automatically Andal name is also there. So these two are not very, they are definitely significant, but they are not included in by our acharyas. They say Alvargal 10. That's what Pililogacharya says. Alvargal 10 பேர் உண்டிரே அவர்களை பார்த்து சிரித்திருப்பார் ஒருவர். He is Madhuragavi. The reason is why they laugh at all Alvars. All Alvars are having Acharyan and Narayanan as their idol. As they go either after Alva, after Narayana, or after another Acharya. Whereas for Madhuragavi, there is no such thing. For him, Devu Matrariyen, where no other god excepting Nammalvar. Okay. For him, is only Nammalvar is the god, he is the Acharyan, everything. And he has sung he has sung that Kanninu Sirutambu. All the 10 pasurams or 11 pasurams are all on Nammalvar only. So this is that's why Alvars are either considered 10 or 12. But all the 12 have contributed, so we have to take it as 12 only. All the 12 have given the Prabandham. When you talk about Prabandham, the 12 comes in. Okay. Any other doubt?
Here I had a thought just sparked. Like when we talk about Dasavadars, all the avatars so far, the 10th avatar, Kalki avatar has yet to take place. The 9 avatars are almost on the other part of the northern parts of India, that is the other side of Vindhya Satpura, whereas the 10 Alvars avatar are only this side of the Vindhya Satpura, that is on the southern region, and mostly in Tamil Nadu except Kulasekara Alvar. Am I right in this observation, sir?
That time Kulasekara Alvar's period, that Kerala was also part of Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
So everything is Dravida Desam, including Kerala and part of Karnataka and most of Andhra Pradesh.
So Bhagavan took avatar in the northern side, whereas he came as
Alvars. That is why Alvars are known as Abhinava
Dasavataram.
They say. So to equate that 10 to 10, they say that they don't consider Andal and Madhuragavi Alvar. But Madhuragavi Alvar's life itself only to dedicate himself to his Guru. That is and Andal, of course, she loved Kannan, and so she became, because of her father became the father-in-law of Srirangam Ranganath. So that's why we always say that 10 only is the number for convenience sake, but actual number is 12. So
because Andal also, she addresses herself as in Tirupa Vishnu Sittan Virumbiyasol, she calls, she takes the pride in addressing herself as the daughter of Periyalvar only, no?
Yes.
Like in other passages, we see the Alvar's name. When we read the Nalayara Prabandham, we see the Alvar's name, like Tondaradi Pudiyennum, then Kurugai Kon Sonna Sol, like that. But in Andal, she says Vishnu Chittan Virumbiyasol. She always addresses herself as Periyalvar's daughter.
Periyalvar's daughter. She takes pride in calling herself Periyalvar's daughter.
Yeah.
Even though she is not a biological daughter, but she takes pride, because everybody can take pride on Alvars. If there is any connection between Alwars and us, we should be very much proud of it. So, these 12 Alwars are born in different areas, different zones of Tamil Nadu, and they are giving so many prabandhams. Total prabandham is 24. That time it was, any doubt, madam?
No, you said Mudalalvargal, no? When others are addressed as Kulasekara Alvar or Thirumangai Alvar,
individual name.
Mudalalvargal. So when in your course of explanation, you explain that also.
Okay. That time when the Alwars were there, before the avataram of Alwars, Buddhism had the prominent role in Indian continent. Later on only it moved to Ceylon, then Vietnam, then Laos, up to China, and through north it comes to Tibet and other places. And Jainism also who has not approved any god. They say Jainism, I yesterday told you, Buddhism has no god at all for them. For them, our life is only through meditation, only through we can reach our Jiva Samadhi. Whereas in Jainism, there is no creator God. There is no creator God. What do you mean by creator God? The world is not produced by one single hand, no God. What we say is, you yourself can become God. That is what the Jainism says. Through your vows, that is vradams, mahavradams, you attain the status of arihant. You can see so many builders, arihant builders. They are all Jain people. Arihant means they are all divine people. So by sheer vradams, by sheer vows you take, you also become a god, and you are having a place in heaven. So because of this, they don't approve of the Vedas. Because they are not approving Vedas, they become heterodox. Whereas Orthodox, I will tell you next what are the heterodox religion, what are the Orthodox religion, and what they believe. Okay, now Alwars this Divya Prabandham, because it has been equated with Sanskritam Vedandam, and whenever your Vedas don't clearly mention who is the God, because Vedas never mention. That's why they are called Marai. Marai means hidden. They are not explicitly telling that Brahman is Vishnu, Brahman is Shivan. It's not explicitly, but we understand them through other things like Smritis, Puranas, Idigasas, and everything. And this Divya Prabandha also we can understand who is Brahman. Because Veda is a pramanam, main pramanam for us is Vedam, and these are all called Upapramanangal. We are able to understand these things. That's what Desika says in his slogan. செய்ய தமிழ் மாலைகள் தெளிய ஓதி தெளியாத மறைநிலங்கள் தெளிகின்றோமே. Because of the Alwars works, செய்ய தமிழ் மாலைகள், they are all garlands, Tamil garlands. We understand the hidden meanings of Vedas. செய்ய தமிழ் மாலைகள் தெளிய ஓதி, because in Alwar it is very clear. In Alwar's Pasurams, it is clear that Vishnu is the Lord. Vishnu is all. So we are able to understand what is through this Alwar, this Upabrahmanangal. So Veda Artham Irdi Iduvad Idigasa Puranangalale. That's what Pillavacharya says. He says Veda Artham, the meaning of Vedam, we are able to understand because of this Smriti and Puranangalale. And now you can add Nalayara Divya Parabandham also in that. Because Nalayara Divya Parabandham is in one language of India. You can see the anomaly in Ramanuja's writing. He is purely from Tamil Nadu, Sri Peramadur. But he has given blessed us with 9 granthas. But no grantha is in Sanskrit. Everything is in Tamil. Why? Because that time Sanskrit was the lingua franca. And Ramanuja wanted to establish the Vishishtadvaita and also annihilate the Advaita concept. For this, he has to argue with so many people. He cannot quote anything from Tamil which was not known to others. Because only in Tamil we have got the equal. I mean, we say that it is 1 minute.
So all the granthas of Ramanuja are only in Sanskritam.
Yes. Before that, it was only in Sanskrit. Nadamuni or Alavandar or Periyanami, of course, they have not written anything. And even Tirukachinambi has written Vardaraja Ashtakam in Sanskrit only. Sri Vardaraja Ashtakam. So, these Alwars were very much immersed in Vishnu Bhakti. They were totally oblivious to their surroundings. They were not worried about their surroundings. And they cried in despair at the elusiveness of God. They want God along, always with them. When God is not there, they become very, very, very wild, like that. Yeah, they are steeped in divine bliss in the contemplation of Supreme Being. The first group of Alwars, of the 12 Alwars, we can say, the first one is Poigai Alvar, the next one is Bhudat Alvar, the third one is Peyalvar. They were born in the month of Aipasi on the 3 consecutive days. So we call them all in a group, Mudalalvar. That's why the name comes Mudalalvar. But one Poigai Alvar was born in Kanchipuram, the next one is Mahabalipuram, and third is in Mylapore. And they are all Ionic. There is no birth, a natural birth like us to them. One appeared in tank, one appeared in flower, one appeared in well, like that. So there is no, they have not chosen any human being as their parents. Rama chose Dasaratha, Krishna chose
Vasudeva Devaki.
Vasudeva as his, here, because you see, you are given no option means you cannot, for us, there is no option. I have not chosen my parents. So we are all covered by karma. They are all no karma for them, alvars. So they can be from the flower, tank, well, anywhere. There is no problem for them. Then they are considered to be the alvars are always considered to be a part of Amsam, rather, a part of Nitya Suris and Bhagavan's ornaments and weapons.
So you said the term as Ionijargal.
Ionijargal. Without Yoni. Yoni means Garbhabai. So they are Ionijargal.
Yes, Bhardwaj.
Sir, my doubt is there is also another term called as Alwan. Can you explain the difference between Alvar and Alwan, sir?
It is Alvar. But one man has written Alwar. That's also correct. He says Andal is one who rules us. Andal, she is a ruler. Like that, Alwars are our Alwars. But they are the more meaningful term is Alwar. They are immersed in Bhakti or in the Bhakti.
Okay, sir.
So you can write both, but Alwar is better term.
Okay, sir.
So they are considered to be the incarnations of Divyasu. They are in Tamil you say Alwar, but in Sanskrit there is no corresponding term for them.
Yes, sir.
There is no equivalent or corresponding term in the for Alwars. That they are called Divyasuri. You might have heard about Nityasuri.
Yes, sir.
And because in our philosophy, Visishtadvaita philosophy, jivas are categorized into bhaktas, muktas, and nityas. We are all baddhas, not bhakta. Baddhas means we are all tied up to the earth because of our karma. We have no other choice. We are all tied up to the samsara. And some of us may aspire to go to moksham. Who wants moksham is called mumukshu. So some of us may be mumukshus. You and I are mumukshu. We can claim at least because we know the term at least. So we can claim that we are all mumukshu. Up to mumukshu, you live in earth. Then once you get into moksham, you are called muktas. So bhaktas, muktas, and there are certain people like Garudan, Vikshashenar, like that. They don't have any relation with earth. They have not enjoyed anything of samsara. They are bondage free. They are always in moksham. They are called Nityasuri. So there are three categories of jivas: bhakta, mukta, and nityas. Nitya means they are permanent. They are permanently staying in moksha. So, and our Visishtadvaita says that when you reach moksha, you also become a mukta, but not like nitya, because nityas can take up, they can come down here and they can go back again there, but you don't have that capacity. All Buddhas are capacity, because you can see Adisesha had taken birth as Ramanuja. Adisesha has taken birth as Anavala Mamudigal. These are all our belief. So, there is no. So these are all considered as our incarnations of all our holy weapons, and also
So Alwars are some amsams are the Bhagavan. We say Narayanan has got Panchayudagal. No, they are the
Panchayudam.
amsams of
Yes, one each. You can see now. Alwar is the amsam of Kaunch, Sang, and then Bhutatalwar Kauduhi, that is his mace. Third one, Peyalwar is his sword.
Nandakam.
So Nandaka. So all these things, they put it like this. They are either the amsam of Nityasuris, or they are amsam of his weapons and ornaments. Normally his weapons are his ornaments. We say that if he is this Panchayudam is not only Ayudam, it is also an ornament for God. First, these three Alwars, they are same day, next day, rather, same period. Then the next one is Tirumasi Alwar. Tirumasi Alwar as Tirumasi is near the village in Madras, near Madras, and he is the Amsam of Sudarshana Chakra. So Sanghi, Chakram, Kaudigi, and sword all have come. Now, he is the disciple of Peyalwar. I don't want to go deep into this history of Alwars, but just come to know. These three Alwars, first three Alwars, met one day in a small ashram of Brigand Rishi. And each Alwar was, they are cramped in one veranda, and then the first Alwar poured out his Andadis, Mudal Tiruvandadi. That is the first Nalaya Divya Prabandham Ashram. Mudal Tiruvandadi.
Sir,
yes.
Yeah, sir, for our viewers, can you please explain about what is Andadi, sir, so they can understand?
Yes. Andadi is a specialty in Tamil literature where the last word appears of a verse appears as the first word. Last sentence or last word, whatever it is, appears on the next. You see, Andam is the next for Adi for the next verse. Andadi. Andadi, I don't find in any other language has got that Andadi, like poem.
Yes, sir.
Perhaps in Sanskrit there may be some, we don't know, but Andadi means in Tamil it is very much, and there are so many Andadis. And in the Divya Prabandham itself, we have got many Andadis. Entire Tiruvayamozhi is Andadi, entire Kannin Sirdambu is Andadi, Mudal Tiruvandadi, Rendam Tiruvandadi, Moondram Tiruvandadi, Nanmugan Tiruvandadi, all are Andadis. And we have got about Tamil literature, we have got about 80 Andadis in total, 800 Andadis total, out of which 10% is Vaishnavite Andadis. Almost 80 Andadis are there. Apart from these Nalaya Divya Prabandham, there are so many Andadis.
Okay, sir.
Kambar has written Sadagopan Andadi. He has also written Saraswati Andadi. And Abhirama Bhattar has written Abhirami Andadi. There are so many Andadis in there. But we are happy, we are proud to say that 10% of the total Andadi literature belongs to Vaishnavism. So, this Mudal Tiruvandadi is 100 poems. Then Pugai Alwar wrote, it's not writing or anything, it is outpour only. Pugai Alwar gave Irandam Tiruvandadi, and Peyalwar says Moondram Tiruvandadi, what he has given. But Peyalwar could see Lord first, because there was a fourth man standing in that area, and he has given the maximum pressure on these three, and so all the three felt the appearance of a fourth man, and the fourth man is none other than Lord Narayana. Here also you can say that first he saw Tirukandeen Punmeni Kandeen. I saw Thiru and then his golden body. So Thiru, first Peyalwar says he saw Sri Thiru. Thiru only he saw first, and then only his even Lord was there. So this is the importance of Thiru can be known from this itself. Tirukandeen, Punmeni Kandeen. So all the three are what? Mudalam Tiruvandadi, Rendam Tiruvandadi, Moondram Tiruvandadi, where all this is the beginning of the Prabandha literature, and these three
even
are
in Ramayana, sir, one thing it struck me now when you said Alwar said Tirukandeen Ponmeni Kandeen, means he just first saw Sri Mahalakshmi and then the Lord himself.
Yes.
So it struck me one thing in Ramayana, Sita says, I am like the light for Sri Rama. Sri Rama is the Surya, the sun, and I am like his light. So the light will never get separated from the sun. And Rama also in one place says that Sita is like the light for me and she will never get separated from me. So they are as the light and the rays of the light and the rays of the sun and the rays stay together. So it is like Thiru and Narayanan can never be separated.
Like a flower and its fragrance.
Yes, flower and its fragrance.
Like also you could say, yes, because they are inseparable. Thiru and Narayanan are inseparably, they are united. So what we say is she is in the chest of Narayana. He carries her always. In all avataram, you can see that she is with him. Even in Vamana avataram, you can say that she was with him in his holy thread. So these are all this one, because maybe imagination or whatever it is, but very high level imagination. They cannot be separated. You cannot see them alone. And for us, it is not Narayanan, it is Sriman Narayanan only, always. Then, Tiruvizai Alwar is an incarnation of Sudarsana Chakra. He was sometimes because Tiruvizai Alwar is a Alwar who has traveled widely in various religions. Yes, first was I can say Saivite, strong Saivite, and he is known as Siva Vakya. Siva Vakya is one of the Siddhas.
Okay.
You can read the story of Siva Vakya. And suddenly he said, he thought that there is no use in worshipping Siva or other gods because they are not capable of granting me moksha. The only man who can give me moksha is Vishnu. So he became a Vishnu Bhakta, and he has given two main works, Nanmugan Tiruvandadi and Tiruchanda Vritta. Nanmugan Tiruvandadi is another Tiruvandadi, and it tells about Nanmugan Narayanan Padaithan. It starts from that. So that Prabandham is called Nanmugan Tiruvandadi. Even Brahma, not Brahman, Brahma was created by Lord Vishnu. So Vishnu is the ultimate man in even before the world came, Vishnu was there alone. Ondrum Devum Ulagam Illada Andre, he was there. So he created Brahma, then from Brahma we all came later. So, and Tiruchanda Vrittam is a very nice poem, and these two are the contribution of Tiruvizai Alwar. Then fifth avataram is Nammalvar. We can say he is the Alwar's very, very, very influential Alwar. He has given us four granthas, four prabandhams. One is Tiruvrittam, next is Periya Tiruvandadi, third is Tiruvasiriyam, fourth is Tiruvaimozhi. These all, they are equal to four Vedas. And this one is Tiruvaimozhi is equal to Samavedam, they say. And there are Tiruvaimozhi and Veda comparison. You can have lot of comparative studies. You can make it. There are many equally meaningful words in the Upanishad as well as in Tiruvaimozhi. Tiruvaimozhi, one small, this one I want to say to you. In Tiruvaimozhi, Nammalvar says, Yanutti Iruttuvan Endrilan. Tanutti Tanvaliye Vanjitthi Ennu Noyendan. I never wanted God to be with me. I never thought of it also. Not that I'm a Nastika, but I never thought about it. But he himself has come and he has given me, he has taken inside me as a Antaryami. Even if I do not want him, I cannot leave him because he is without any paying any rent. He is with me now. So that's what our Nammalwar says. Is another poem, very nice poem is one second, I will recollect. உதவி கைமாறு என் உயிரின எண்ணில் அதுவும் அவன் ஆங்கு அவன் தன்னது. I want to repay my this one gratitude, everything to God. I can put a light, I can put a temple, I mean I can build a temple, I can even dig a well for temple, everything I can do. But everything is his. So I have not done anything extra. I cannot do anything. So this is
so it is like whatever we offer is we are giving his own wealth to him.
That's what. So the Nammalwar thought, Udavi Kaimaru. Kaimaru means return.
Return.
I want to return anything to Lord, but I have nothing to repay. Say, okay, let me give him my life, my Atma. But even that is Lord's. So I have nothing to offer to him. This is what Desikar also very nicely put it in his Upahara Sangraha. God has given us so many helps, Upaharams. So many he has given us. He has made me a living being. He has made me without any disease, without any, so many things because he has a place. But what I can repay to him, I cannot repay anything to him to match his works. But the best thing I can do it is every night before you go to bed, you just think over what you have been given by the Lord and thank him. That's all. More than that, anything you cannot do. So, Nammalwar is the fifth Alwar, and he was born in Tirkurugur in Vedala community. Here alone you can say because all the 12 Alwars were from different area and different caste. Here the casteism does not come to innovationism because we worship Nammalwar more than anybody else, who is a fourth Varna. He is a Vedala community. So for us, caste is not at all a criterion to describe a man. I am a Brahmin, I am a Kshatriyan. No, not at all. We are all Vishnu Bhaktas, we are all worshipable. That's all. We worship only Lord Narayana because Lord Narayana resides in everybody's body. He is in me, he is in you, he is in Bhardwaj. So if that is the case, all of us are equal. All are guided by Lord Vishnu as Antaryami. So this Nammalwar is considered to be the incarnation of Vikshashenar. Vikshashenar is the army head of Lord Narayana. What we call as Vikshashenar and also Senanathan. In Tamil, pure Tamil, Senanathan. He is the commander-in-chief of Lord's divine force. Nammalwar is considered as the chief among this one. He is the all Alwars. He is always called Prabhanna Jana Kodasthar. That is, we are all Prabhannas. We are all Prabhanna Jana, and our head is going towards Nammalwar. He is the head of the Prabhanna Jana Kodasthar. We all join at Nammalwar. Nammalwar Thiruvaimozhi is considered to be Vedanta. All Vedas are, all Prabandhams are Vedantams, but here it is more, you can quote from Nammalwar, so many things of which is concurrently available in Upanishads.
Yes. So we have seen totally now 5 Alwars.
Yes.
Mudalalvargal, that is Poigai Alvar, Pei Alvar, Bhudattalvar. Then
Second is Poi always. Poi first, then the second is Bhudattalvar.
Poigai Alvar, Bhudattalvar, Pei Alvar, Thirumaisai Alvar, and Nammalvar.
Nammalvar's Granthams are 4.
4.
4.
Okay.
What are they? First, Thiruvirtham. Second, Thiruvasriyam. Periya Thiruvandadi.
Thiruvaimozhi.
Thiruvaimozhi. Here, Nammalvar is also known as Parangusam. Parangusam. Parangusam means is like an angusam to elephant. How elephant is controlled by angusam, Nammalvar is controlling is the earth like that. So here in Thiruvirtham, if you take in Sangam literature, there are 2 things. One is Agana Agam, the next one is Puram. Puram means for outside. Outside you go for fight, you go for business, everything is called, these are all in Sangam literature, you can see these Agananuru and Purananuru. So Puram is there. Agananuru means love. Here he in Thiruvirtham, entire Thiruvirtham is in Agaturai, which means that he is longing for the reunion with Lord. After all, we are all come from war. We have all come from God, and he wants to join him. That is the concept, entire concept. So he has sung in some poems in the role of Parangusa Nayaki. He is a Nayaki, and this Nayaki Nayaka Bhavam is very much in all the Alwars works, particularly Tirumangai Alvar and Nammalvar. Nammalvar's this one is Parangusa Nayaki. Tirumangai Alvars is Parakala Nayaki. Paragala means he is like a, Kalan. Kalan is Yaman.
Yaman to
his
enemies.
Who takes our life out. So he is Parakala Nayaki. So Parakala Nayaki and Parangusa Nayaki are 2 terms, and they sing, their songs are in 3 forms minimum. One as lady, as lady's mother, 4 as woman's friend. Tori Pasuram, Thai Pasuram, Tani Pasuram. So Nammalvar's.
Yes, sir. Continue.
Tell me.
No, sir. Continue.
Nammalvar's contemporary and disciple is Madurai Alvar. I told him a lot about it. Madurai Alvar is a Brahmin. And Madurai Alvar wrote 11 verses which are called Kandi Nun Siridambu. Kandi means not. So Lord Narayana's Kandi Nun Siridambu. That means Yasoda wanted to tie Krishna, and she has put so many knots in a rope and tied it. But unfortunately, she was not able to be successful. That's why he says, Kandinun Siridambinal Katruna Pandiyamaya. Here he uses the word Maya, like Sankhya literature. That Mayan is, he himself made himself tied up with this one. She was not tying him. He allowed her to tie, because after all, he is the Lord who can give moksham, who can control the entire earth, and he eats, as a small kid, he eats earth, and the earth, the entire earth is in his mouth. These are all we see. So this like that. Here, one thing about Anangaracharya I should tell. He said, Kandinur Siridambinal Kattunda Panniya Perumayan Yan Appan. Means Lord Krishna was very happy. All Alwars are singing about God, and Madhuragi Alwar also joins. But the next line starts nil. You stand there. I am not going to sing about you. I am going to sing about Lord Krishna. I mean, about Nammalwar. In Appanil. Appan, he has divided this Appan nil. Appan nil. You don't be in an enthusiastic jump. Don't make it. I am not going to sing about you. I am going to sing about my Acharyan Nammalwar. So that way, Nammalwar was this Madhuragi Alwars was not there's not even a single pasaram on Lord Narayana. That is the difference between all other Alwars and Nammalwar. Then,
Sir, so far we have seen 6 Alwars. So the rest 6 Alwars can we, because what I want even the listeners know, to just assimilate whatever we have discussed.
yes.
So we have so far talked about 6 Alwars, if I am right.
6 Alwars.
Just to recapitulate, if I am right, Poige Alvar, Budat Alvar, Pei Alvar, Thirumaishe Alvar, Namma Alvar, and Namma Alvar's disciple
Madhurakavi Alvar.
So these 6 Alvars we will just introspect and enjoy. So in the next episode, we want you to say more about the rest of the 6 Alvars also.
Okay.
So that way, when we go in a small episodes, you know, it will because this program mainly was to take about our the richness of our culture and heritage to the listeners, viewers also, and for them also to learn through your talks.
Yes. No problem. So let us confine to 5 6 Alvars today. The next episode, we can have the rest of the Alvars.
Rest of the 6 Alvars, and then we will that like
how Nadamuni collected, and
how
then
Nadamuni collected.
How this is popularized by Ramanuja later.
Yes.
Ramanuja never wrote anything in Tamil, but he is an ardent devotee of Tamil. So he has asked them to write Vyakyanams on Nalaya Divya Prabandham, which is in Tamil. In Vyakyanam is also in Tamil. He gave the name Bhagavat Vishayam, and Bhagavat Vishayam is in a daily Karachebam. It is also included. That we will see later.
That we will see in small episodes also, so that we will, at least for lay people like us, you know, it will be easy for us to again rethink and capsulate what is being told.
Always do it.
In order to just assimilate whatever we have learnt. Okay. So that is the thing. So we'll be having more and more episodes on this, because it's like an ocean for us to learn. Yes. So again, we will meet once again. We'll have many more evenings with you.
Many more episodes.
Yeah, we
Next
do
episode
enjoy
the rest of the Alwars.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
We are so grateful, sir, for making this evening wonderful. We'll again meet you in another evening and get more information and enlightenment from you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks, sir.